What's up guys, Maniacs here, and welcome to I Remember This Dream. Now this game just came out today on Game Jolt, and this game looks really cool. It's got very high resolution graphics. I'm pretty sure it requires like a pretty decent processor in order just to play the game, and it is a survival horror game. Now I don't know too much about it because I like to stay in the dark when it comes to game style like this, but I know that you wake up somewhere, I think, and then you're trying to get to the exit, but I guess the exit's kind of hard to find. So hopefully I can actually find it, but I saw this game earlier today when I was checking my phone or whatnot when I was at work, and this game just like it kind of drew me in because I love survival horror games, and this is going to be one of the first I like playing survival horror games, but this one's going to have like a lot of like details and everything put into it. So, and like I said, it requires a pretty big computer in order to play it. So let's actually start. Wow, okay, there's motion blur, which is kind of creepy. Oh, I've already been here. Oh yeah, okay, so I was trying to get at but I kind of flubbed my words, is I now see this dream every night. You're like walking through a woods, walking through the woods, I should say, but it's like all snow covered and whatnot. Also, and every night has become a real nightmare for me, webbed from intertwined tree branches stretching out in the dark, endless sky. This is really pretty. It's dark, so there's not a whole lot of detail and everything in the distance and whatnot. There are very few sounds in this world, but there is one thing that scares me the most: the sounds of bells ringing from far away and leading me through the maze of this nightmare. So am I supposed to follow the bells? I don't know actually what is chasing me, but I know there is some type of creature or something like that. And apparently, like I said, you're just supposed to try and find the end. So hopefully I'm going the right way, because this game is, I don't know if it's like randomly generated or if it's in one specific spot, but apparently you're supposed to just explore and... What was that? I thought I heard a bell. It's very freaking eerie. It's just dark enough where you can still barely see anything, but it's light enough. Am I going the right way? It said the bell is leading me through this maze, so am I supposed to follow the bells? Because there's a very low bing in the background, but I don't know if that's what's chasing me, or if I'm supposed to run away from that, or if I'm supposed to go towards it. From what I hear in my headphones, I'm going towards it, and this game is very... Apparently, it's getting slightly faster when it rings, so I'm guessing I'm going the right way. Hopefully I am, because that's really going to suck if I'm going away from it. But this game uses a lot of ambiance and everything too. There's the bell again. You can still barely hear it. It's like boom. But I don't know how big this game actually is, but it required me to... I try to walk very fast, but at the same time, very carefully, stepping on the snow in order not to disturb the surrounding silence. This game is really creepy, and what it reminds me of is this area right here reminds me of Kolat. I don't know if anybody saw... I don't know if anybody's seen that game, but I actually might be I might pick that game up just to play it because it looks really cool. I love that game because it's based around the story of Devil's Pass. It would seem that in order to make it not look so horrible, one should make noise as much as possible. Shout, laugh, and talk with yourself. But the sound of your own voice may drown out their sounds. The sounds of a barely heard imminent threat and fear hiding in tree shadows. Oh, good. So does that mean something's going to start chasing me now? Because that's not cool. I hear twigs breaking. I don't know if that's me or if that's the game itself. It's very basic, but it's simple. But there's still the bell again. I don't know if I'm supposed to go towards that or not. Listening attentively to the squeaky sound of snow under my feet as I walked, I could barely breathe and only prayed not to hear footsteps behind me. I keep hearing footsteps behind me. So I can run. That's good. But then again, it said don't make a huge amount of noise, because if you make a lot of noise, then... You know, it's whatever it is that's chasing you is going to come after you. So there's a fog behind me. Oh, what the hell was that? There was something walking towards me. I now remember everything. The snow, the forest, the blistering cold. However, I know that once I wake up, this cold world would immediately disappear from my memory. Oh. The dream disappears but always returns the next night. I died. Fuck! Well, that sucked. I didn't expect that. So apparently the things only spawn behind you? God, that was creepy. I don't know what it was, but it looked like a ring wraith. If anybody, I'm sure you guys have seen Lord of the Rings. Hopefully you have. I've already been here. So I'm curious if there's actually not a way to beat this game. I'm curious if it's just, you know, you explore it. But Jesus, that was terrifying to look behind me and see that. So it's creepy that you wake up in the middle of it. So hopefully, and every night has become. Oh, say so it's the same dialogue before. So I'm assuming the more dialogue that spawns that shows up on the screen, that's the closer you're getting to where your final objective actually is. At least I'm hoping that is. I'm hoping this isn't just an endless game. So I think I'm going the kind of same way. That's the bad thing, is everything looks pretty much the same. But I like the fact that you can go, like, there's no like set path that you have to take. I don't like, if anybody's played 90% of games, there's always like a linear path, especially games like this where it's like, oh, you know, go through the woods, but you can only go this certain way through the woods. Oh god, the tree branch is cracking again. You can. Okay, so I made it back to that open like area with like the trees that are all like broken and whatnot. But one thing that's creepy, I don't know if you guys can see, I don't know if it's the game spawning the stuff in or if it's actually like part of the dream world itself, but there's like these shadowy like things of when stuff appears in the level itself. So I don't know if that's actually part of the game or if it's like just, you know, the game loading the stuff and it has a creepy. Okay, that's doing the same. So I've actually got that dialogue a lot faster. So I don't know if I'm still going the right way though. Okay, the footsteps can go away. I hope I'm going the right way. I'm guessing I am. God damn, though. I don't have a stamina bar, so I don't know how much stamina I actually have. I hope I'm going the right way. I keep hearing the bells ringing, luckily. And I hope that whatever that thing was that was chasing me before, I hope that can't run as fast as me. I'm hoping it's just the type of thing where it catches you if you like stop moving or something like that. Because I did kind of walk into it. What was that? I keep hearing the bell, but I don't know if I'm supposed to go in the direction of the bell or if I'm just supposed to keep going this way and the bell's just like in the background, because that's one thing about this game. It has really cool atmosphere. Like everything is very well done. Granted, it's very basic, but it's really well done. Like you can barely see. I'm sure anybody that's ever walked in the woods or just been outside, I guess you could say, around this time at night, it's, you know, it's just dark enough where you can barely see anything, but it's also just light enough where you can still make out certain objects and whatnot. So I don't know if the river is like the edge of the world, but I'm just going to keep running along the outskirts of it because it looks like there might be a clearing up ahead. Listening attentively to the squeaky sound. Okay, so I was actually supposed to go right, so I'm assuming that the dialogue or the speech that, or the subtitles I should say, I guess that would be considered dialogue, that keeps popping up on the screen. Like, more of that pops up the closer you're getting, which is good because it kind of gives you... Okay, so I'm getting close to the point where I died last time. Okay. There's probably one behind me, but I'm not going to turn around because I don't want to see whatever it is. It sounds like the footsteps are doubled, and I don't want to go into the denser part of the forest because these things are very, very dark looking, or at least that's what it looked like. It looked like just a black, like, shadowy figure. So I'm guessing that it can spawn... Why is there red over here? Is this going to turn into the village? I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie, but it's, I'm pretty sure it was based off of Stephen King. That is creepy looking, and I don't want to go in there. I'm pretty sure it's based off a Stephen King story, and what it's about is these group of people that build this community inside a walled-off forest, and if, like, there's only certain colors that can be allowed inside the village, so anything that's red is dignified as, like, evil or heresy or something like that, so they don't allow stuff like that in the forest, or in the village, I should say. So I'm curious if that's what this is, the type of thing this is. I hope I'm going the right way. It just kind of sucks that there's no other landmarks, and I haven't gotten any dialogue lately. So I got to go into the denser part of the forest. I have to. I'm just going to kind of... Oh, what's that? Is that a house? That's a house. Oh my god. What is this? This is new. Is this actually something, or is this like just ambiance? What is this? I think this is just ambiance. I don't think this is actually part of the story or part of the level. Yep, it's just there. Okay, that kind of sucks. But that's new. I haven't actually seen that. I don't... Fuck off, shadowy figure thing. So yeah, I can't interact with that in any way, which kind of sucks, but it is something new, like I said. So I hope I'm going the right way. It really is going to suck if I'm just like if there's only one set path or whatnot. I haven't gotten any dialogue at all in a really long time. Well, relatively speaking of the game itself. So, but that's just leading me back towards the house. Like, I keep hearing the bell, but it gets louder as I go towards the house. And the bell is ringing faster compared to how it does when you start. Okay, alright. I'm hearing stuff. Alright, all of you, whatever you are, can fuck off. I don't know what way I'm supposed to go. And like I said, there's been no dialogue or anything like that that's popped up. So I'm just going to keep going this way because the other way was basically the same direction that I came, but I kind of like skirted around it. So I'm assuming this is the way I'm supposed to go. But, alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about Devil's Pass. Well, technically it's called Dyatlov's Pass. And it was if anybody doesn't know the story, it was about a group of Russian, like, hikers that went up this mountain. I think it was Kolat Mountain, I'm pretty sure is what it was called. Alright, the bell's starting to ring faster. That's a good sign. And suddenly, after a couple days, they died. Well, they went missing. They went and found. Then they sent a search party. They went and found them, and it was fucked up because they were like, some of them, they were all like scattered away from their campsite and everything, and some of them had like bruises. Or they didn't have bruises, but they were like, it's like somebody went up there and beat them to death with a bat or something, something weird like that. But there was no bruises on their bodies or anything like that. So that's what was weird about it. And like there was other people, like one dude had like a cracked skull, but there was no bruising or anything on his skin on the outside. It was like something hit him from the inside. So I'm gonna go this way because I keep hearing the bell this way. I really hope. I thought I heard whispering. I really hope that like the audio and that it goes in the way that you're supposed to be going. But I haven't found anything. The only thing I found was that house, and I don't know if that's actually significant. There was nothing that interacted. My character never said anything. Why is there a house here? And there was no door or anything to the house. It was just all windows. Or if there was a door, I couldn't interact with it because I was spamming the E and the left mouse button. I'm hoping that the audio is directional. I really am, and I'm hoping that the audio is where I'm supposed to go. So this is kind of a clearing. This isn't good. It is really dark. I don't know if it's the same area. I'm just going to keep going this way because it seems to be directional. So I'm hoping that my headphones are, showing me right. And it just led me back to the house. What the hell? Is there something with this? Alright, I'm going to try to mess with this place again because I haven't... Oh! I could actually go in here. Is there anything in here? Okay, there's nothing in here. You can walk in there, but it doesn't do anything. Alright? Awesome. There's no way into this house. That is the only doorway. Alright, I guess I'll go this way because, I haven't gotten any dialogue in a while. That's scaring me because I don't know. I hope there's a way to actually beat this. That's really going to be disappointing if there's no way to beat it. Okay, so I got back to the memory where it talks about the cold world, and this is the last dialogue piece that actually pops up in the game. Oh, hi, shadowy creature, hi. But last time I didn't actually see that, so maybe this time something will change. I really hope that can't actually catch me. Alright, there's the house. I actually got back there really fast. So maybe that thing had to spawn for me to be able to do something about going in the house. I don't know. But that didn't spawn last time. Maybe because I was a pussy and I ran around the outside. So, am I supposed to go in here? Nope. Hi. Yeah, there's still no interactive or anything like that. Still nothing. And it always leads me back there. So I don't get it. I don't know if there's anything else. I'll keep going this way for a minute. But like I said, last time that didn't spawn. So, or if it did, I didn't like go near where it spawned. So there was nothing, there was no finish when I got to the house. The level just ends. Or the level doesn't even end. It just, that's it. So I don't know if there's supposed to be something or if like, I don't remember if the game was still in development or not. I should have probably checked. Which would make sense because, I mean, this could just be like a pre-build of the game and it doesn't have an actual end yet. But I really do hope the developer puts something into it because I'm guessing the lake around the stream or whatever this is supposed to be around the entire place is supposed to be, I'm guessing it's the edge of the world. So, and I can't go in the water. Oh, I'm going to die again. Alright, well, screw it. I guess I'm not going to. But anyway, this game was really cool. Like I said, all it's missing is an ending. I don't understand why there isn't one, but the atmosphere, the bell and everything, it makes sense. But it would make sense if the bell actually led you to an end, because it's kind of frustrating that even if it's literally just you going to that house, or it's going to some other place, or maybe even finding a church, like that would make sense with the bell going off. And then once you go inside, like your character wakes up and that's how the game ends. I really, really hope that it's not something that I just missed, but you guys saw it, the bells. I mean, listening with my headphones, and I highly recommend listening with headphones, but granted now it's a little too late. It makes sense, like that the bells were actually directional. Like I could hear it louder in one ear and quieter in another, which made sense because it draws you to where you're supposed to go. But like I said, it's really frustrating that it doesn't actually have an end, or if it does, maybe it's not done yet. Anyway, developer, this game was really cool. I really like the ambiance, the level design. Like I said, the only thing that would make it even better is obviously an ending, but also I would love to hear somebody narrate the dialogue that you have in the game. That would be really cool. Like I said, somebody with just a deep, low voice that you could probably ask anybody. I'm sure you could get some people that would love to do it. Heck, if you want me to, I would love to. But then again, I don't have a great voice for something like that. I can't make my voice go very low and talk in the way that the game would probably want me to. But you guys probably get what I'm saying. But it would just be cool to have somebody else narrate it, because otherwise than that, there's really not a whole lot of audio. But the audio design and everything with the characters, the creepy atmosphere, and the footsteps are all really cool. But anyway, I hope that there's still more being made with this game, because if it's just an endless loop where you're just walking around, that's going to be kind of really disappointing. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the creepy thing. I did die twice, one time from the creatures. I don't know what those were. They only spawned twice for me, and the first time I died from them. But the second time, it spawned, it chased me, I got to the house, and then that's it. So I'm curious if the game is still in development, and it needs to, and like the game finishes when you get to the house. Anyway, I don't know. It's really cool. I like it. Developer, I hope you expand more on it, and hopefully you guys can check the game out for yourself. I will put a link to the game in the description below, but definitely check out the requirements for the game, because it does require quite a bit of computer power in order to play it, because it had a pretty decent graphics, and I look forward to seeing where this game goes if it's still being in development. So anyway, that's all the time I got for today, guys. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Check out some of the other videos that I've done, and I will see you guys next time. Maniacs out. Oh, I don't know what that does. I think that might heal my ship or something like that. But this is really cool. This is like actually like, oh my god. Run, 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 jump, spin the mobile. Okay, hi.